Alright, hello everybody. Today I am going to teach you a butterfly kick, or you can call it a bee kick if you think it's too feminine to say butterfly. It's whatever. Anyway, here's what the butterfly kick looks like. You start like this, and you go like this. Just like that. There's also another way to do it called using momentum steps, which looks like this. And I start like this, go around, and up. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Here are your steps. If you're doing it from a standstill or momentum steps, either way, you're going to get to this position where you're starting like this, kind of up here. Now you're going to have one leg straight and one leg kind of bent, sort of thing, because you're going to be over on this side. Now if you're doing your momentum steps, you're going to start here, you're going to kind of come around like this, and then you're going to do this, and you see you're in that exact same position. So if you're doing your momentum steps, just think, okay, I'm here, I've done my momentum steps, and I'm in this position now. Alright. Or if you're just doing it from standing, then you're just going to stand here, you start to the side, this leg is straight, this leg is bent, arms over here like a dog. You're like, point that direction, I smell something. Okay, anyway, so looking over this direction is step one, is your first pose. This direction, straight leg, knee bent, and the second thing you're going to do is kind of this bowl movement. Not a bad. You're dirty. No, stop. Okay. Starting over here, and you're going to do a kind of U shape. So you're starting up here, and you're bringing your body down, and see your knees are going to bend, and then you're coming up this way and pushing off this leg. So you're starting here at this point, going down through this U shape, and then you're kind of coming back up with your legs because they're straightening and they're pushing off of the ground as this leg is going to kick over and this leg is going to push off the ground and kind of follow it. So there's kind of this arc. Imagine there's this arc. Here's point A, here's point B, and you're kicking through this whole arc. And so you just imagine going like this, arc. And your legs kind of go through this arc. Okay, remember with your takeoff, so you're here, and here, your arms are swinging through this to get you that upwards momentum, which will make your butterfly kick look really cool and be really high, which will help if you ever want to do a butterfly twist in the future, because you got to have some height in that to do the full rotation before you land down. Anyway, this is your butterfly kick. Remember, you're going to push off the ground here, like that. Your knee is bent for a reason, so that it can push off the ground. Push off the ground and point your whole foot, because that gives you extra height just by doing that alone. Okay, so you're going to push off the ground, and then you get your kick. Your kick is kind of a wah, just kind of bringing it all the way around up in the air. And then it's going to land, and then this leg is going to come down, and you're facing this way again. I've seen some people mess up with this, but remember, when you're doing this move, you're facing point A, which is that direction, and then when you do the actual kick, you're facing point B, and you're landing and you're facing point A again. The reason I say this is because I've seen people, I know, right? I've seen people do this, kind of like, they're like, oh. They kind of spin around twice because they're not sure which direction they're supposed to be facing. So they're like, I think I'm supposed to be facing that direction. And so they couldn't do like, oh yeah. And it's this weird thing that doesn't make any sense at all. So remember that, point A, point B during the kick, point A again, which is kind of the neutral stance. Another important thing is where you keep your torso. Your chest kind of goes down like this, but it doesn't come up. you want your whole body to be kind of like this straight little line, and your legs are going to kind of go higher because they're supposed to, because it looks better that way. You don't want to bring your chest upwards and make it look funny. It'll look kind of like this, which looks really weird and it feels weird, but if that's what you're going for, I mean, it's all about having fun. But otherwise, you can just have a nice one that looks like this. And you won't make the weird sound while doing it. Anyway, that's that. Let's just review all of it again. Your point, like a dog. You're doing this U shape while bending your knees. This leg is gonna punch, well, not punch off the ground, but this leg is gonna explode off the ground by straightening your knee, pointing your toes. This leg is kind of doing the same thing, but then it's kicking over, and it kind of propels this upwards too. So this leg is kind of lifting you up along with your arms, and this leg is pushing. So if you ever watch Epic One on YouTube, he has this concept called lift and push, where you're lifting your body and you're pushing it off the ground at the same time. Very good concept to learn when you're doing moves like this. Anyway, that's what you're doing. You're going up in the air, you're facing away from your point A, and you're coming down like this. And always keeping your chest kind of at this neutral middle level, because it's going to start up here, go down, and then kind of even itself out. And then you're going to go through and land it. I'll show you what that looks like from the side now. It's like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, I don't know, kicking somebody in the face. Boom! Ow. Yeah, don't do that. Anyway, so that's what it looks like. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more tutorials. Leave different tutorials you'd like to see in the comments if I haven't made them already. Otherwise, just surf around and you'll find some. There's pretty much everything out there. Anyway, that is all. Thanks for watching. See you later.